Today's the day.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you,
And you got me too.
we can always make it through. What we do is what we do.
And everything forward. This is yours there. All right, so it's all done for you.
Alright guys, it is 7:47. I took him back at 6:08. I'm trying to talk quiet because the nurse's station is right outside that door. And I don't want him to think I'm like talking to myself in here. My face is all red. I'm anxious as all get out, but I hope you can hear me. I have the TV on. They put me in the room. So this is the room that he's going to come into. There's a bathroom over there, like on the other side of the wall over here. There's like a sink here. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit, but I didn't sleep last night. We didn't want to wake up late, and originally Josh was going to stay up with me, and we were just both going to stay up all night. But I guess at like 1 something or 2, he decided that he was going to get some sleep. So he didn't get much sleep, but he slept for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I haven't slept though. He's been back there going on 2 hours. It's supposed to be a 4-hour procedure, and the nurse said she would call me about halfway through. So I'm expecting a call from her soon. And then after that, I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep because I can barely keep my eyes open. It took them like an hour and a half to get me back here into this room. And oh my gosh, I've just been like sitting in the waiting room, just trying not to do well. And also trying to keep my nerves at bay because every time I start thinking too much, I start crying. So yeah, I'm just gonna rest. I'll update you after the nurse calls me, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. A little update, they just called, the nurse called me, and they said that they're a little over halfway done and that everything is going good. But we found out this morning that they will have to go in through the back too. We knew that they were gonna have to go in through the stomach, and oh, I'm so sleepy guys, I'm sorry, my eyes are so itchy. We have done the part where they go through the stomach, and she said now they're now working part where they go through the back. So she said we're a little over halfway there. Everything's going fine. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep before he gets back in here. Because I'm in this like little bitty chair. I don't know if you can tell. If it was just like this much wider, I could lay so much more comfortably. But it'll be alright. I just can't wait for them to open that door over there and bring him in. It's almost time. It's almost time. I think it's about 9 o'clock right now. What's that say? 9:10. Yeah, so it's done. And this is like the pillow, but I'm too short. If I like lean all the way up there, then the chair starts folding up, which is kind of weird. I need a pillow because my head like just misses this. Anyways, I took like a 20-minute nap and I woke up when she called me, so just a little update. It's about 10:15. Everything's going good. He's a light sleeper. Still in pain, but he's got a pain pump that he can push every 10 minutes. So he's been doing that, and it helps a lot. I don't know if I talked about this, but they went in through the stomach and the back. So he's got incisions on front and back, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But they're really nice. They're taking good care of him, and he's resting now. So I've been like off and on sleeping all day, and so now I'm at the point where I'm kind of just like awake. I was super tired a little while ago and I fell asleep. We both did. And then a nurse came in and she had to do a whole bunch of stuff. Change his like saline bag, and she gave him some Tylenol because he had a little bit of a fever. And he's got this like crazy looking thing right here that he's gotta like not blow into. He's gotta like suck air in as much as he can because they want to keep him from having a collapsed lung. So she came in and like showed him how to do that, and he's supposed to do it every hour that he's awake. So she was in here for a while, and now I'm just up. And then I went and found a vending machine, and I got us some snacks. This table's crazy, but there's some like candy, and I got him a Gatorade and stuff. And yeah, we're just trying to make it through day one. Hopefully they leave us alone for a little while and let him sleep. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I'm gonna just put all this in one video or split it up or what, but I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and just try to relax and try to go back to sleep. So that's gonna be it for today, day one of surgery, and I will see you guys either in a second or in our next video. So bye. Good morning. It is day 3. I didn't vlog yesterday. Not a lot happened yesterday. We kind of just rested all day. He did get up a couple times and walk around, but other than that, nothing really was going on. He is unhooked from everything. They said they're probably gonna get us out of here pretty soon today. So I'm gonna change and straighten my hair and just try to feel like a person. We haven't been getting, like, we've been sleeping a lot, but not for a long period of time, so it's just like still exhausted. We sleep for like an hour or two at a time, and then either someone will come in here or we'll just wake up or whatever. But I'm gonna try to straighten my hair and change it, get ready a little bit. I think they're about to bring us breakfast, and then they said we'll probably be out of here pretty soon after that. So it's good enough for now. Also, I left my makeup in the car and I have not been out to the car, so this is what I'm gonna look like until we leave. They brought us breakfast. It's actually pretty good. It's eggs, some potatoes, and a waffle. I haven't tried the waffle yet, but it smells amazing. It's good. They said they're gonna discharge us soon. The doctor just came in, talked to us. Just waiting.
One eternity later.
Oh my gosh, it's weird sitting in this chair. Okay, guys. I suck at vlogging. When he came out of surgery, he was in a lot of pain, and he was very in and out. He would be awake for a couple minutes, and then he'd fall back asleep, and then he'd wake up in pain, and he had a button to push for his pain medicine. He'd push his pain button, and then he'd go back to sleep, and then it was just like the camera was the last thing that I was thinking about. Like, when you're in that situation and someone that you love is in a lot of pain and is basically helpless, like, I don't know, I never thought really to pick up the camera. We got released yesterday, which was Friday. I think the last thing I vlogged was us getting breakfast at the hospital. But we got released pretty soon after that. I think we got released... Ew, there's something nasty in my slipper. I think we got released about 10. I think we got breakfast about 8. They came in and gave him his medicines because they were like, we know the car ride home is not going to be fun. So they made sure he had a dose of medicine before we left. And then we had to do all the discharge papers and pack up the room and all that stuff. And we actually took a nap too after breakfast. We both fell asleep. We got home and my grandma had stayed here the whole time with the kids, and they had actually planned on going to Goodwill with my mom yesterday. They were really excited to go, and my mom got to my house about 5 minutes before we got to the house. So I called my mom and I was like, look, I know that they want to go to the store with you, but like, let us see them for a couple minutes before y'all take them. Just hold on, we're almost home. And so they waited. We got here and saw the kids for a few minutes, and then they went to the store for like an hour with my mom and my grandma, and just, I think they went and ate lunch and stuff. And we just kind of got settled in. We got the couch all made up for Josh so he could lay on it. He was a little worried about our bed and like trying to get in and out of it. He said he had a little bit of a hard time getting out of the hospital bed because it was higher, which you would think that would make it a little bit easier, but he says it's actually easier for him to get off of something that's a little bit lower because he can put his hands on his knees and kind of like brace himself and push himself with his hands off of his legs. So anyways, we set up the couch. We slept on the couches last night. But yesterday was just kind of like a really chill, like, everyone chill out. The kids like knew that they had to be very careful and very just kind of like calm down yesterday, and it was getting the dogs used to us being home too, which that really took like maybe 10 minutes, and then they were fine. But those first 10 minutes where they're like so excited and they wanted to see us and like just smell us, we smelled different, we hadn't been here in 3 days. So we ordered pizza because we've been eating hospital food for 3 days, and basically just laid up on the couch. We watched, what did we watch? We watched a movie with the kids. Oh, the Flintstones. We watched the Flintstones movie with like the real people, and just kind of hung out, and we're just happy to be home and be with the kids again. And today has been another just really slow moving kind of day. We got something cool today, which I'll show you tomorrow. But yeah, that was our 3rd day in the hospital / coming home. The 3rd day was definitely better, but we were still exhausted. Even right now, it's 2 days later. No, what's today? It's the next day. It's Saturday. I still don't even know what day it is. And still exhausted. Like, he's up and moving around and doing really good, but it's like we still haven't caught up on our sleep. So anyways, I don't even know if this is making sense, but he's definitely doing better. I honestly thought that he was gonna feel a lot worse for a lot longer. He's doing good. Hopefully I can get him on camera tomorrow and show you. They sent him home with a walker, so he is using that from time to time, but for the most part, he feels pretty strong. He's taking it slow. He walks pretty slow still, and it's hard like sitting down and standing back up because they did cut through the stomach and his back, so he can't really use his stomach muscles or his back muscles yet. So obviously you need to use those muscles to stand up or to like lower yourself to a sitting position. So that's still really hard, and sometimes he needs help like getting up or whatever, but he's doing good, and I'm very surprised. It is Friday, Saturday, 3 days after surgery, and he was up this morning like trying to clean the house, and I'm like, sit down. He's like, they told me that I need to walk around it, you know, and they did. They said the best thing he can do is walk. But it's just scary. I'm like, don't mess with anything. Don't touch that. Don't pick that up. And he's like, I'm okay. And I'm like, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Every time he gets up, I'm like, what are you doing? Where are you going? What are you trying to mess with? I'm probably getting on his nerves. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.